Hi everyone, welcome to Ipswich City Council's Active Mums and Bubs yoga program. We are filming a 3-part series to help engage all participants that are not able to make it to our regular classes to be able to attend. So I just want to remind you that Mums and Bubs yoga is more about connectedness with your baby. It's more about feeling that connection that you have with your little one. You're not going to be able to do a full yoga routine as you would maybe be used to or would want to do. So just remembering to be gentle with yourself and patient with yourself and your baby as we work together to get some yogic fun back in our lives. All right, so I hope you enjoy this 3-part series, and I look forward to seeing more of you in our regular classes. Thank you for joining us. Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of our 3-part series of Mums and Bubs yoga. Today we're going to do a little bit of a wind down sequence that you could potentially do at night to try and help calm any of those last minute jitters and energy that we've got floating through our body from today's activities. And also hopefully to calm babies so they get a really nice good deep sleep. That means you will too. So to get started, we're just going to sit with baby up on our lap, sort of positioning their heart close to your heart. So they should be able to feel the heartbeat. I like to place my fingers on baby's heart so they can feel my heart coming through their spine, and I can feel their heart coming through my fingers. Very good. And just from here, just gently swaying from side to side if you need to, or just completely remaining very still. And just bringing your attention into your breathing and into your baby's breathing, taking note of how they're breathing, how you are breathing. Is it relaxed? Is it short and sharp? And again, just trying to match each other's breath by way of how relaxed and long those breaths are. Very good. And trying to feel and calm your baby down, maybe making some gentle sounds. A big breath in and a sigh as you breathe out. Quite often calms baby with you. Very good. And then we're going to take baby and we're going to place them down in front of us just like this. And we're going to give baby a little massage. So again, starting at the brow right here in between the eyes, we're going to take our thumbs and gently go around the brow, coming down the cheeks and into the chin. So you want the motion from the center of the brow all the way outside as you come down to the chin, circling the whole of their face. Very good. From here, we're going to grab 2 fingers on the shoulders. We're going to bring it down across into the sternum, onto the sternum, and then dragging those 2 fingers down to the chest cavity before getting your thumbs and running them around the inside of their ribs there. Just in the cavity where the abdomen's all open up for your organs. Continue that motion around the side of their body, as we come down through their legs, so coming down the outside of their legs, down into their feet. So we're going to grab our 4 fingers over the top of their feet, and we're going to get our thumb into the center of baby's foot on both sides. So bringing the 4 fingers over the top of the feet and the thumb into the center. And we're just going to gently pressure that point with our thumb. Very good. Before we massage right up to their toes, wriggling their toes, allowing the pressure and energy to release from there. Very good. We're going to grab their shoulders again with our 2 fingers and take that motion down the outside of their arms into their hands. Again, using your thumb to come into the center of the hand and the 4 fingers over the top, stretching their fingers and their hands out. Very good. Then we're going to, hopefully, baby's going to be nice and comfortable and happy. We're going to come and sit down on our bottoms. Placing baby again, either sitting in butterfly and placing baby in between your legs. If baby's a little too small for sitting, just placing them on your knee as such. I quite often just like to give them a little bounce when they're at that very young age to help keep them nice and calm. Very good. And now we're going to move on to giving ourselves a nice self-massage. So again, using our index finger and our thumb, we're going to start right here at the brow, and we're just going to take our fingers all the way over the brow, top and bottom, massaging through that point, right out to the temple. Very good. And we're just going to flick that energy away. We're going to grab our thumb and our forefinger again, and just grabbing the lobes of your ears, pulling them gently down, pressing through that pressure point, holding for about 10 seconds. This helps improve our concentration and brings our mind right back into the present moment. So again, flicking that energy away once we've released it from our mind. Very good. We're going to also release some tension that you might be feeling through the hips by grabbing I like to use my thumb or my index finger. You choose which one works best for you. We're going to grab right in here where the cheekbones meet near the nose. And we're just going to gently press firmly all the way back until we get to the mandibular, right there where it joins at your ear. If you open your mouth, you will feel that jawbone gap. That's the point that you're looking for. So releasing tension right through that line of energy, opening your mouth and getting rid of it. We'll also release any tension that we're holding through our hips. As mums and as women, we tend to hold a lot of our emotion in our hips. So sometimes just giving yourself a nice face massage, you'll notice a nice difference in the tension that you're feeling throughout the whole rest of your body. Very good. And while we're sitting here, I just want you to gently tickle up your legs, making feathering motions right down to your toes, right the way up to your hips. You might feel a little tickly feeling or a sensation going through your body as you're just catering to different energies that are flowing through these regions. Very good. We're also going to do the same to your arms, so gently tickling through your arms, right from your shoulders all the way down to the tips of your fingers. Very good. We're going to make cupped hands now, and then we're just going to gently wake up the energy through our legs by cupping our hands and gently patting ourselves through our legs. Very good. And on our arms all the way down and all the way back up. Very good. We can also do the same with baby. I like to take a long butterfly pose, placing the head on my feet and then just gently tickling them through from head all the way down to their toes. And don't forget to do their hands and their fingers as well. Very good. Instead of the cupping motion, which might be a little intense for little ones, I just hold deep strokes. So just stroking their body. So from feather motions to stroking motions. Again, just balancing any of the energy that might be upset through the day's activities. Balancing it out with touch. Very good. Very good. And then again, just bringing baby back down to take rest for a little bit. We're going to stretch through the body. We're going to inhale, take the hands up nice and high. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to bend all the way forward while we've got our legs in a long butterfly pose. Very good. You should feel a nice deep stretch up the outside of that leg. Just try to keep your gaze forward and the elbows to the outside. If baby's not liking the smell, just bring him down here. Beautiful. Again, inhale, taking those hands up nice and high. And exhale, bringing the elbows outside, holding onto the feet and keeping that gaze looking forward, stretching through that spine, keeping it nice and long. Beautiful. And inhale, coming back to a normal seated position. We're going to bring our feet a little bit closer now. If baby's small enough to still fit in your legs, feel free to keep them in there. If not, they might like to just come off to the side because we're going to come all the way down to our feet in this next motion. So bring those feet in a little bit close, maintaining contact throughout the whole foot. Inhale, take the spine nice and long. And as we exhale, we're going to drop our elbows inside our knees this time and try and take our head towards our feet. So inhale for a nice straight spine and exhale, coming down towards your feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine and come back up to a seated position. One more time, we're going to inhale, lengthen the spine and dropping the elbows inside your knees as you drop your feet down or your head down towards your feet. Beautiful. And again, just allowing your body up. Very good. We're going to come over onto our hands and our knees now. And we're going to stretch out through our shoulder blades. Quite often we hold a lot of tension through our shoulder blades from carrying baby, dishes, vacuuming, all of those lovely chores you get to do as a mum. So we're going to counteract that by stretching out our shoulder blades. So you want your original cat-cow position. So your wrists stacking underneath your elbows and your knees stacking underneath your hips to begin with. We're going to inhale, get a nice straight back. Then we're going to step our left arm out just a little bit as you thread your right hand underneath your body and take rest down on your head, taking that hand out nice and long or bringing it back down here if that's more comfortable. Sometimes it's a very deep stretch, especially if you're not used to it. So we're just going to hold this for about 10 seconds. Just focusing on your breathing, position of your body, lengthening through that spine, engaging the navel towards the spine. Very good. When we're ready to come out, we slide that front hand back beside your face, using that to press up as we slide our hand back out and under. So again, we're going to do the same again on the other side. I'll turn to face you this time. So from here, we're going to step the left hand out. Then we're going to start dragging that right hand under. Yeah. And taking rest. Very good. I think I did the wrong side. We're going to step that right hand out. We're going to slide that left hand under. That feels better. And taking that right hand out as far forward as you can. And just taking rest for about 10 seconds. Again, when you're ready to come out, bringing that hand beside your face, pressing up and drawing that hand back underneath your body. Very good. We're going to come back to a seated position. We're going to keep those shoulder stretches going. So we're going to start with cow face pose. A nice deep stretch for your legs and your arms. So initially you want your knees to be crossing over each other so that both knees are facing forward. You feel a nice stretch through the hips when you start to do this. So whichever leg's on top, the same arm goes on top as well. So we crisscross and roll through to hold our hands. This might not feel like very much, so you want to start pushing your elbows away from your chest and pressing them up towards the sky. Essentially, you would like to get your elbows in front of your nose and your face, pressing up, feeling a nice deep stretch through the back of those shoulder blades. Very good, and unwrapping the hands, coming back down and swapping over legs. I'll give you a side on view. So left leg goes on top, both knees going forward, left leg on top, left arm on top, so crisscross, rolling through, pressing those elbows up and away from your face. Trying to keep relaxed through your neck, holding onto your thumb if your hands don't join. Just trying to get a nice deep stretch through the back of those shoulders. Holding those for 10 seconds before allowing yourself to unravel and come back to an easy pose. Very good. Just with your legs crossed, we're going to inhale, take the hands up high. Exhale, bring them down beside your bottom. On the next inhale, we're going to press those hips forward, dragging that neck back, rolling through the shoulders, nice and relaxed. And exhale, allow your bottom back down. We're going to cross the motion of your legs, so taking the other leg in front. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, hands beside your bottom. And inhale, pressing up, relaxing through the shoulders, really pressing those hips forward. Allowing your bottom back down, very good. Going to inhale, take the hands up high, and exhale, try to get that head down towards the floor. Very good. When you're ready, allowing yourself to come back up, bringing baby into the front of your mat and taking your legs either side. Very good. Oops. So taking your legs either side of baby. Again, inhale, coming up. And exhale, trying to come down, all the way down to your toes. And just allowing yourself to relax here for a moment. Maybe rocking from side to side. Getting any of that tension remaining out of your body. Very good. Inhale, coming up. To finish off today, we're going to do a very simple yogic pose that all you need is a wall to do and maybe a book or a baby to play with. So the way we do our meditation part for today's closing is we come right up beside the wall, keep baby close. I want your hip to come right up beside the wall, hip up on the wall. And then as we lay back and turn, we place our legs up the wall. Try and wiggle your bottom all the way down as close as you can to the wall. And we sit with cactus arms. We can bring baby again to come and sit down here on our belly if that feels okay. Or again, just leaving them to play beside you as long as they're safe and happy. So taking cactus arms, engaging those heels towards the roof and the toes down towards your body. Cactus arms, so taking the arms at right angles. And we're just going to allow ourselves to relax and rest here for as long as your baby will allow you to. They say holding this yoga pose for about 10 minutes reverses the energy flow through our legs and balances it to relax us a little bit more for a deeper sleep. Quite often I will sit in this pose and read a book or watch some TV and do two things at once. It's one of those poses that you can do a lot without doing much at all. Staying in this pose for as long as you can, to gently allow yourself to come out of it. You can either bend your knees and push away from the wall, or again just roll over to your left side with your knees bent and take rest until you're ready to come back up to a seated position. Beautiful. Once again, if you have a favourite song or some tunes that are going to help further relax you, continue to have them playing. Once you're ready to come out of this pose, enjoy your newfound relaxation and serenity and have a great night's rest. Thank you very much for joining us. Namaste.